Hey, what's up everyone? It's your main DJ Roxy from Roxy Entertainment, Roxy Electronics and Repair, coming to you with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you step by step on how to replace your soundboard or your sound PCB board output. If you're having problem with your outputs, I'm going to be showing you how to replace your board. Also, I'm going to leave the link with the parts and some of the stuff that happened with it if you want to go ahead and also try to repair your PCB, your output PCB board. Now, when it comes to the Pioneer SZ1 and 2, I'm showing you how to do that. So if you have a SZ, it's different procedure than on the SRT 1000 and 1000 SRT. Now this is the 1000 SRT, but it's the same process for the regular 1000. If you have the record box version, it's the same procedure. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is opening this bad boy. So you're gonna see some screws to the bottom of this bottom cover. You're gonna remove all the screws from the bottom cover. Alright, once you ensure that you remove all the screws from the bottom cover, you can just grab the bottom cover and pull it up. It's free to be removed. I'm gonna let this down. And this is your sound card right here. Your sound PCB board, your output board, whatever you want to call this. I'm gonna leave the link to the bottom of this video. But Pioneer did not make it easy to remove this. In order to remove this, you have to remove all this, these ribbon cables, and those cables that are running to the main board. Now, be very gentle when it comes to this part of the job, because this is your main board right here. This is the brain of this controller. So we want to go ahead and remove all the screws and all these ribbon cables. You can, just pull these ribbon cable out. Pull the clip backs. Some of these clips, you pull them up. Like that clip is pull up clip. Just make sure that it pull up like that. These are pull back clips. Pull back clip. And be very gentle when you're doing this job. This stuff are very fragile. And once you break these clips, nothing you can do about it. Another pullback clip, and it's going to be a little difficult to get to this one. Just get a screwdriver and pull this one back. This one is a pull up clip. Once again, once you remove all the ribbon cables, there are some screws that need to be removed off of the main PCB board. Starting off with this, need to be removed. This sits right there. This is your power switch, sits right here. It has two screws on this that need to be removed. Also, there's a screw right here, a screw right here, screw right there, screw right here that need to be removed, screw right here, and all the screws that correspond to the PCB board, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the side of the unit, right here by the SLR cable, SLR connectors, there's one right here, this one right here by the ground, and there's one right here by your mic input. So those screws need to be removed. Also your center screw need to be removed. This needs to be removed as well. So once you remove that, this board is free. And this is where you get access to my bag. And also you have to remove your crossfader and your headphone jack. It's right there, it lays right there. Once you do that, this is your main PCB board. This is where the magic happens. So be very careful with this. Do not try to put your hands on this. This is what we're working on. Alright guys, so once you come to this process where you have the PCB board, now be careful with this, part of the job. This is your main PCB board right here. This is your output PCB board. And I'm going to show you how to replace this board. And to do that, you have some screws right here. You have 1, 2. In the front, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, and you have these nuts. But the first thing we're going to do is remove this cable from the back, and you're going to go ahead and remove these 2 screws. Then we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 nuts from in the front. I already slackened mine, but you're going to remove these 2 nuts from in the front. And like I said, there's some screws in the front. You're going to remove these screws. And your board is free. So this is the process of changing your output board on your Pioneer Ddj 1000 and 1000 SRT. Now I highly recommend that you buy this new board, but in case you just want to go ahead and repair it, I'm going to show you what mostly happens, like 95% of the time when it comes to these boards. These capacitors right here, these 4 capacitors, all the time, most of the time they blow out, and you need to replace these capacitors. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 capacitors that need to be replaced. The capacitor reading is right here, so you can always get these capacitors. They're easy capacitors. I recommend that you use expensive, not cheap capacitors when it comes to replacing the capacitors on this board. As you see, it's not an easy task to change this, change these capacitors, to change this board. But once again, highly recommend changing the whole board. The board is under $100, which is a reasonable price for the parts on this controller. But anyway, not gonna do this video too long. If you need to watch the video in reverse to learn how to put the stuff back together, just watch this video in reverse. Don't want to do the video too long. Once again, if this video was informative enough, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, it's a perfect time to hit that subscribe button for more interesting videos like this. It's your man DJ Roxy from Roxy Entertainment, Roxy Electronics and Repair. Until next time.